Going to be a little bit for a to pop on over here. Hey, yes, dear. Hey, vintage decor. Living bliss, my friend. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Gypsy. Hey, lady. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. Scottish Ann, what's up? Hey, Tanya, how are you? Maddie, welcome in. Friend, I know. What's up? I feel like I still owe you a message back. So I have my internet company coming over here today. They're supposed to call me an hour before they come to install a new connection. So I'm like this, don't come for like an hour, and then I can at least chat with you guys for about an hour. But in case they do, unfortunately I'm gonna have to end it. But I might pop on after. We'll see what happens. I'm crossing my fingers. Our internet just pops out, drops, so I can only fix so much. OMG. My cousin is here. I've missed you. I almost was gonna drive there. I know. I'm so glad. We were getting Nat and I were really talking about it. We were like having withdrawals, Gigi, everybody. So I'm glad you're good. And we missed you a lot. I figured you were just hanging out on the truck, drinking beers, doing carnivals and things like that. No. Gosh, well, I'm glad it didn't. It's going around. I'm so glad you're good. Yeah, it's crap. We kind of got sick here for about a week, but no COVID, thankfully. But I'm glad you're good. The family's good. Hey everybody, what's up? Hey Hoosier, what's going on? Rebecca, Dawn, hello. Hello to everybody. If I missed you, I apologize, but I'm so glad you're all here hanging out. So what's everybody been up to? Anybody got any shows? So I do this chat so we can just hang out. If you don't know me, my name is Dee. I usually stream Insomniac Club at like 10:23 p.m. Pacific time. Last night we were on till 2 a.m. just shooting the breeze, selling a bunch of stuff, just having fun. It was pretty chill. It was pretty chill. And then I'll pop in randomly, do some raids. I'm starting to kind of get into the trains again. So we'll see how that goes. I'm doing the 11-1, $1 holla. It wasn't, you know what? I didn't have an issue until after I sold like 10 items. It wouldn't like post the item in my store, but my computer stream worked, my phone worked. So, it's just part of the thing. It's going to have some super great times where it works just like we want it to, and other times when one thing's fixed, another thing goes down, and then next week we're going to have 50 more tools we get to learn and love and all that good stuff, right? So, all the positives about whatnot. There's some really great things. The one thing that I'm not frustrated, but is anybody else having this issue where you say you create your shows and you want to change the date and the time? So on Apple, I can't reschedule it. I cannot change the date. I cannot edit the date at all. And that's one thing. So I was curious if anybody has that issue. Welcome in, welcome in. But I did notice that on like some of the streams when I would show you guys like how to do a practice. Oh yeah, you're Android, right? Well, maybe we can do a little poll right here. I always like to ask. It doesn't seem like it. Maybe it's just me. And I have the latest version of the app because I'm always updating the app. Um, what was the other thing? Oh, last night I got booted. I did get not booted out. Oh, you use Android on a laptop. That's right. Okay, and a laptop. So I use a MacBook Pro and then I use an iPhone, but I have like other devices. But what I noticed last night I went out to check a message somebody sent me a screenshot because we were doing a buyer's giveaway. But here's what's a thing I was thinking about last night. I had like 4 buyers buy a few things and they bought them before midnight. And I did a buyer's giveaway, not thinking, at like 12:45. And I have to look at like I don't think it shows you like the time, but what happened was they couldn't enter the buyer's giveaway. It was the weirdest thing. Has anybody had that happen? Now, I did have that happen to me before. Yeah, they couldn't enter the buyer's giveaway. It just wouldn't let anybody enter, anybody that was a buyer. I mean, they could go fill out the form. And I don't like I've never seen it where it gives this certain kind of pop-up. So somebody else sent it from an Android to show it to me. So we talked about it a little bit. I ended up giving it away to everybody, but I created the buyer's giveaway before the stream. So I don't know if it was just some weird glitch that when it because I've been in streams where it went to 11:59 and I had to buy something after midnight, which makes no sense if it's a whole stream. Oh, you do buyer's givey when I glitch and have to reload laptop, run from phone. Yeah, so I'm 100% like basically no, like I'm basically on my iPhone streaming, and then my desktop is just for entry. Like I'll enter or I'll do a survey or something like that. Okay. Did they leave and buy from someone else then come back for the buyer's giveaway? No, it doesn't. It doesn't affect it. If they've purchased from you in your stream, whether they're in or out, they still can enter the buyer's giveaway. This person bought a lot of stuff, so I was like disappointed. I'm still going to give them something extra, but it was just like, wait, what? And it happened to me when I was in a sports card stream. I bought a whole bunch of Pokemon cards before midnight, and guess what? The buyer's giveaway was like at 1 or 2 in the morning, and I couldn't enter it. I had to go buy something else. So I guess it's a good marketing thing, but I don't know. I just was kind of like, I'm going to ask Whatnot about that. So the other thing is when I went out, hey Sassy, what's up? Welcome in, you guys. So you know what's crazy? One thing last night when I went out, yeah, no, I have a technical person. I'm gonna email them and I actually recorded what happened on my phone. Okay, so when I went out of my stream, I was checking messages. Somebody sent me the screenshot about the buyer's giveaway and how to enter it and all that stuff. And then someone else was telling me like I'm supposed to explain how to enter it if you're not a buyer. Well, I personally want to see my buyers enter it, and I feel like you should know like how to enter it, right? So I don't see that in terms. So there's the entry to do a giveaway, right? And I'm explaining that I'm running it. Here's what you're getting, kind of thing. And it's up to the buyer or the viewer to actually go and know how to enter it. There's options there. And so, but the weird part was when I went out and came back in, all the chat was gone. Like I couldn't see any chat, like I just started the stream. And before, when you join back in, you could see it. So I recorded it. I'm going to send it to I think he's an engineer, the guy I've been talking to. Yeah, little bit of glitches since the last update, but knowing Whatnot, they work their butts off in IT and they will get it. Because one other thing is like and I'm sure if they pop in, they sometimes watch my streams. One other thing I noticed, and this might save an email. One other thing I noticed was when you stream, you multicast to YouTube. Hey, Mimi, when you multicast to YouTube, it's weird. It like posts it, but then if it shows like I have a scheduled event for a video. So it's weird, but it goes away and it ends up posting it, but it changes the name. It takes the name from like last night, my stream says Rising Stars of Whatnot. That was like what, Thursday, Friday, Thursday? I don't know. All the days kind of bleed together, but those are just little things. And I know that it's going to be fine. And it might take me a couple of extra steps to like fix it. But it's whatever. I look at all the good. Welcome in, you guys. So what's going on with you guys? How's your shows? Maybe we need to keep doing them. What are you saying there, Sassy? Hey, what's up, Whitney? Doing the stars. Do it. The stars is a cool little train. You know, it's fun. You Sassy, you got your thing going on. Start recruiting new sellers. Help them get it. And then pretty soon you'll get tons of followers and you'll get those followers. Like last night, people always talk about followers don't equal buyers. That is true. But like when you get giveaways, some people are calling them giveaway goblins or things. I don't look at it like that because you know what? Last night I had a person win and they turned around and went in my store and bought something from me. And that's been happening a lot lately, which is really cool. You haven't had a show yet. What are you waiting for, my friend? Hey, Andrea, what's up? And if I missed you, I see a few. M. Jeff, what's going on? Santa girl. And also, no pressure. You'll start when you're ready. You totally don't have to be on camera like I am. Oh, you got it on 1028. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and let me close a couple windows here. And let me do a little poll. More people are looking. Have you noticed the little bell that says interested? And then I want to talk about something too that happened yesterday that was amazing. Yeah, everybody bookmark. So bookmark, share your shows right now. You notice more raids also lately? Yeah, I mean, I always see the raids. Last night I raided Witch and Finds, and they were doing like Garbage Pail Kids from the 80s, you guys. Yeah, the bell doesn't go away if they don't buy it. Correct. It just stays there. Like what they did is they bookmarked that item There's like a little flag next to it. And so when you run it, it'll give you a notification. But if you don't go to it, it stays in their store as long as they clone it for their next show and so on. And then when it clones to the next show, your alert for that item going to be ran is gone. Although I did notice one of them I bookmarked. It alerted me again. So, and I didn't bookmark it again. So sometimes technology like totally surprises. Hey, beautiful chaos. What's up? Hey, Granny. How are you? Hey, Vida and Lean. How are you? Critter Show Sunday. Christine's and things. What's up? I try to say hi to you guys. Yeah, Garbage Pail Kids. I was trying to be good, not buy stuff because I'm trying to get rid of what I have before I start buying. But I was so tempted. And I have like 200,000 sports cards and stuff I don't really need anymore. Ho! Ho! Ho. I'm so sad. I bookmarked your show and I just totally forgot. I'm so bummed. I wanted to be there. I wonder if it's bookmarked in the bin. Do we have to pin bin items? No. So go look in my buy it now. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. Go look in my buy it now and pin something. And you'll see there's because I can't really view it on mine, but you could go ahead and put that little bookmark just like you bookmark a show. And I'll run something and you can see if it alerts you. We could test it out. Absolutely. So I'm going to try a pull. This is for new sellers. And then also too, what I want to try to do is if you're a new seller, like literally new baby, feel free to do that survey, okay? And I would like all new sellers that have under 100 followers. This is sellers and buyers too. New sellers, put like an emoji and write the word hungry because you're going to be hungry for some sales, right? So if you have under 100, actually, let's do 500. If you have under 500 followers and you're a new seller, write hungry and then put your emoji that's going to represent you. Go ahead and do that in the chat. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see if we get some new sellers. And then we're going to all follow those folks. Now it's refreshing right now. It says we'll be notified when auction starts, but it's a bin. Yeah, because sometimes I'll take a bin item and I'll run it. Okay, here we go. We got hangry. Hangry is good too. So Maddie Hillhouse, follow Maddie Hillhouse. Let's see. I'm going to go to your profile real quick so I can't see the chat there. Yeah, definitely just started. So good. Has about 4 scheduled shows. That's awesome. And has 5 reviews. So very good. Ooh, got some Wade. Oh, your Wades. I think somebody shared your show with me because I buy Wades. Awesome. Okay. So Thursday at 6:59 p.m. Santa Girl, new seller. Okay, I'm following you, Maddie. Welcome in. Welcome to the fun. Oh, thank you. Have a good one. Ooh, we'll have a great trip. I'm sure we'll see. You gonna stream from there? What's up? What's up, Arcana Crystals? What's up? Okay, new seller. We got that. So look, we have about 6 new sellers. Okay, we have 9 sellers right now who haven't, 6 have had their show and 3 have not. Liz, what's up? Good morning. New seller. Okay, Santa Girl. Let me take a look at Santa Girl profile here. We're gonna do some following. And I'm going to take a peek real quick at the profile. What's up? What's up, Deanna? Okay, November 12th, Santa Girl has sold 18 items, has a show 18th and 19th. Actually, are you doing a train? Let me peek. Yes, North Carolina, South Carolina, 2 days, 20 sellers. You're getting in a train when you first start. I love that. Jump in. I'm doing the Whatnot Zoom this afternoon. Oh, you're onboarding. Awesome. You know what? It's really quick. They give you a ton of information. So make sure you take some notes. And I think you'll be fine. Welcome to Whatnot. Welcome to the fun community. I mean, really, this is what I want to talk about. Scottish Ann, are you still here? Yeah, onboarding, mine was pretty good. Like, I wish it was a tiny bit longer. Okay, yesterday, you guys, Scottish Anne had a show. And Scottish Anne is an amazing person. And she, with this whatnot community, but she really did it. She had a stream, she sold stuff, she donated. She hasn't done the donation yet. She's getting all our numbers together, but I think she will today or sometime. She, what is it, 1,900? I have it in front of me, actually. Hold on. Let me just move it here. Yeah, 1940. Also, I threw you a tip today, so it's like 1960. I added 20 more books. So if you guys want to, here's the deal. She did this stream not for herself. She is the biggest heart ever. You know what? Can I bring you on? Can we co-host you for a few minutes? And you tell everybody what you're doing? Because maybe you guys feel generous and you want to give back to St. Jude Children's Hospital. You know, a lot of people don't even know who Danny Thomas is. And he was an actor who was the founder of Children's St. Jude. And you see the commercials of the kids, and all the kids, a lot of the kids are very, very sick with a form of cancer or some kind of illness. And she, and along with all this whatnot community, came together yesterday. It was like pretty amazing. And I know that all of us are like touched with cancer in our lives, you know, family members and stuff. And it changes you forever. I've lost like half of my family from it. My dad, my grandma, yeah. So it was nice to really see how people came together. But she sold $550 worth of stuff, and then she got $1,520. So it was like $19.60 and 51 cents. So she's donating all of that to St. Jude. So I think that's pretty amazing. Anyhow, I am grateful to all the people that did that. If anybody feels like they want to, they can go to her profile and they can do it. She's like legit, real person. And we're going to make a post. I'm going to help her make a post on Insta and do a little artwork so she can show her donation, and we can show you guys that. She's her and her husband. Oh, it's Scottish Anne right there. I'm not going to make you cry. I was crying yesterday. It was hard because when you lose someone you love, and you've seen him be so sick, and you know she's fighting and she's tough too because she's going through it right now, and it kind of like it reminds you of those memories that, you know, they're not bad, they're just like hard, you know. So I don't want to cry either, but yeah, and I definitely love you. So, and that accent, come on, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? I teased her. I said I tried, but I couldn't do it. I told you I had that friend. I used to work with this guy, Frank. He's from Scotland. And he talked like I can't even imitate it. But some of the words he said, I'd say, "Are you drunk? Are you drunk?" Because I can't do it, but I loved it. And then he'd tell me these stories and they were like hilarious. Yeah. And he's gotta be, I saw him about 4 months ago. I think he's like, let's see, he was, when I worked with him, he was like 83 or 4. That's He's like 96 now, 97. He's still going. He says he's going to kick around till about 120. I said, do it. But he's pretty damn funny. Hold on. But anyway, I'm so glad that the whatnot community came together. That was pretty awesome to watch that. I've been able to see like those kind of things. That's what's great about whatnot. You know, people don't have to do that. They don't have to donate to whatever your need is or your charity, but they do, because there are kind people out there that they want to help other people. So if you can do that, great. And I thought it was, you know, really kind, because there's fees and everything when you sell stuff. And she's like, she's just donating her thing. So I think that's pretty amazing. So everybody give her a follow. And when is your next show? Let's see. I'm going to look at your profile really quick here. Oh, today. Okay, so she's going to come on today. I know. There isn't. And imagine if we just took this kind of love and respect and energy and kindness and pushed it out in the world. Our own world. It starts in our community, number one. It always does. And it can spread regardless of what you believe in, what you think, who you like, who you don't like. If you do apply all these things in your life around you, it does get better. And then you surround yourself with like-minded people like that, it does get better. It really does. So 7:59 p.m. tonight, she's going to talk about the fundraiser totals, and she's probably going to sell some stuff too. We really could. It's for some folks, it's hard to be nice. It's hard to be nice because they don't know the brain is wired a certain way and we learn things in childhood. And I'm not a therapist or nothing, but I just have life experience and we all have our thing, you know? We all have our thing. Tony, what's up? Hey, Jerry. Hey, Kelly, sis. Hey, George's Fines. What's going on? How are you? Look, I said it right. George's Fines. I want to say gorgeous Fines. What's up? So, just a little bit, a little ounce of kindness. It really does go a long way. And that was to see everybody come together, raids and people. It was sweet. And people sharing what they were, what they've gone through with their family members or people that are survivors and things. And one day I'll share mine. I had my own time where it was almost cancer was going to almost get me. And I beat it. I didn't have to go through any chemo or anything like that. So I don't really call myself a survivor, but I avoided it. But it's trying. So I'm just still going to be like this because my genetics suck. Yeah, thankfully so. Indeed. But always get tests, always get checked out. And, you know, just but you're amazing. And, that was a lot. You were it was really nice to watch the people come together for you and for St. Jude. So you guys go check it out. It's at 7:59 tonight, and you can learn some more. And Anne and her family are funny. It's Anne, her daughter Tina, and her husband. I still don't know his name, but I'm going to stick with he said Scottish Daddy. Scottish Daddy, Jersey boy, right? That's what we're going to stick with. So hey, Thrifty Angel, how you doing? Hey, Margie. And I've always loved Scottish Anne too, by the way. She knows that already. So what else? What's going on? All our new sellers. So let's see what we have. Have you had your first show? Okay. So the new sellers that have under 500 followers, we said right hangry or hungry, right? So now if you have under 1,000 followers, I want you to write Dominoes and put an emoji so we can get people to follow you. So do that, right? Dominoes, because it's going to be a domino effect. The more people that see you and get exposure and the more shows you do, guess what? You're going to make some sales and you get consistent. Don't be like me. For 9 months, I was so consistent. And then I was busy. I have like a whole other gig. Okay, here, ID, would you mind if I sent you a picture of 2 giant paperweights? Wild hair. Yeah, you can send them to me. I can't promise when I'm going to look at them. Probably in the next day or so. Okay, Arcana crystals and art. Dominoes right there. Please follow that seller. That seller has a show. I say that. Okay, so Thursday. Okay. So it does crystals and art, quality crystals, right? Look at what a nice profile you have. My love for crystals and whatnot is abundant. Fact. So Thursday at 6:19 p.m. That's Pacific time, my time. So if you go on to the page, the time zones might different from what I say. Okay, so definitely follow. I have a couple of your shows bookmarked, but not till November. So I'm gonna bookmark all of them. Bookmark your own shows. It does help the algorithm. So they say. Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. Okay, GT Shops. Definitely follow. All right, let me see what GT Shops sells. Friday. Ooh, I like your art. So tell us what you sell. Oh, clothing. Okay, good. So got clothing in women's category. Some of us women love shopping for clothes. New seller just sold like 19 items. So follow GT Shops. All right. I'm trying to read through it. So let me make sure I get everybody there. Okay, we got, hey, cousin, what's up? What's up, City Beautiful? What is going on? Okay, Callie. Oh, yeah, my Callie sis over here. Kelly underscore sis underscore treasures is a new seller too with under 1,000 followers. Everybody follow all these people. Let's help each other. There's a show. Ooh. First show. Okay, November 10th, 6 p.m. Good time. That's like dinner time. People are relaxing. That's my time zone. Again, it might be different for you guys. Yeah, follow everybody that typed Dominoes. So it's going to be the first show. So with the first show, you guys, just in case you don't know what to expect, people are really cool. Go at your pace, breathe, and have water. Preload your store if you can. And don't feel like you got to have 100 items. Like you see sellers that have a ton of stuff on shelves or whatever. Be you, offer 20. Just do your first one. Give yourself some grace there, 'Cause you're gonna like, "Oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed," or you're gonna be like, "Okay, I got this. I got this." And you run your show, you're in charge of it, so you go at your pace. Someone might come in, "Where's my giveaway?" Yeah, always hydrate. Hold on, let me get the whiskey. I'm just kidding. Still don't know what button. Okay, we'll get back at that. Okay. I actually like Baileys and cream in my coffee, but today is tea. Today is like the only tea I found. I'm totally out of the good stuff. It's a little not good. Okay, it's a new seller logo. Okay, okay, Fab Treasures for you. Okay, let me click on them. I think I follow them actually already. No, I don't. Ooh, their graphics are good. Okay, today at 2:31 p.m. Brr, it's cold outside. $2 starts. So it looks like they do handbags and accessories, modern and vintage, in women's category, women's contemporary fashion. So definitely following your friend. She has her name on there. So, ooh, estate sales and thrifting finds. I love it. Okay, we're bookmarking. Everybody give a follow. Thank you for sharing that, George's Finds. I always bookmark myself. Mimi, you know what they say, Mimi? Great minds think alike. Absolutely. I always do it. Even on my YouTube, I like my own videos. I like my own posts. Apparently it helps. Who knows? Hey, yes, dear. Hey, Dave. She works for a local estate company, has tons of great stuff. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm definitely following. Hey, Tara, what's going on? Okay, Margie. Okay, I think I got everybody. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, I got everybody that typed in Domino's. Okay, so then if you're a seller that, and I'll answer your question, Margie, and maybe I'm able to show you because I have my little iPhone right here. Still don't know how to start auction. Whoops. Still don't know how to start auction. What button to push? Oh, okay. Old glass and things. Yeah, follow Margie. She came in and she bought from me and she was telling me I'm a new seller and she's been really trying. So give her a follow, Margie Markham. I'm already following you, so let me peek at your page real quick. And I know you've had a couple of test shows, right? Okay, tomorrow at 3:30. So it looks like about 3:30 and great job. You've got about what, 6 shows plus? Yeah, old glass and things. And she's done about 3 shows to give it a shot, you know? Any sellers in North Carolina or South Carolina, message Beehive Treasures. Right on. Hey, where is Beehive Treasures? Hey, where are you located? If you don't mind asking me, you can message me if you don't want it to be on there. Because I have a friend, I'm going to get signed up, and she's looking to connect with somebody. And she's in South Carolina. I'm such a bad friend. What's up? HKG. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, you want me to show you how to do this? Margie, are you ready? Okay, I'm going to flip my camera down and we're going to do a little walkthrough. Oh my gosh, that's funny. You're moving. Beehive Treasures, you are moving. You are going to South Carolina. Liz, you're in South or North? Ooh, we're getting close. Let me open my app. I can't remember. I didn't keep your address to stalk you or anything. Yeah, totally all good. All right, let me join in my own chat over here. This is funny. It put the wrong picture, but okay. All right, and I'm going to end this poll. South. All right, here we go. We're gonna flip down to another device. And like I said, I have whatever hell company I'm using. They're gonna be coming here in a few minutes, so they hopefully call me. Okay, so I'm gonna actually show you. So once you schedule your show, and you say stop if you want me to I'm gonna repeat stuff. This is just how I do it. We're gonna have a little. It's class time. It's a little how to whatnot. So this is like kind of like a little video somehow. And so just to show you some basic stuff, if you are in your show, this is a second device. Actually, for my show, it's a third device. Okay. I have my phone, I have my computer. So those are getting all the video feed. But because this item, I'm not going to get technical, but anyhow, it's something to do with the connection. Good morning, Moon Sky. How you doing? Mighty too hot for you. What's up? What's up? Okay, so you might not get a picture, but just imagine you're getting a feed. You're on your phone, you're streaming. You always start your device. Okay. If you decide, oh, for a train, okay. If you decide, okay, I'm gonna run an item, so I'm just gonna randomly pick something. We're gonna do this for testing. Okay, I'm gonna go over to my auction tab. Okay, you already know how to enter it in, right? Oh, yeah, you are in North Carolina. That's right. Okay, so let me find something in here that's like small that I could just show and run it. Okay, see where it says start auction? We're testing right now. Okay, so as long as you have your item listed and you have the auction tab selected up here, this just doesn't seem right. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Okay, do you see this? Start auction. This is Vanna. She showed up for work today. Okay, you got auction over here, start auction here. Make sure that tab is selected. If not, and you have buy it now, that means people can buy it, but you can also like, if I go over here, I'm just going to start this auction, okay? So what we have is peace. What's up? Okay. If you go to start it, this little pop-up comes up and it says auction settings. Here's your starting price. Here's your timer. If you click on the timer, you can choose shorter. You don't want to choose too long, but I recommend for your first show, you could do 30 or 45 seconds. If you need time to get the next one set up, it's okay. Let people know, hey, I need to run it a little longer. It's my first show. And take your time doing it. And then once you get the hang of it, you can change it. Now, you can also do sudden death. Sudden death, I don't recommend doing if you're new unless you don't care what it ends for, but some people do sudden death, they do it $1. I'm not a fan of that, but sometimes it's fun on certain items you don't care, and sometimes it gets bid quite up, sometimes it sells for $1. You make about 40, 50 cents, give or take, depending where it's shipped to. You know, taxes all are different, it gets fees changed. So first time around, don't do that. You can change your timer and then you hit start. So we're running this as a test. I did a 30-second deal. Then that's where you would like, this isn't the item, but because the item's really big and it wouldn't fit right here. So you're going to show it. And then while it's running, you're going to say, okay, this thing measures about 2 inches in diameter. I'm going to rub my hands on it and I'm going to say, oh, you know, there's a little indentation right here. It's not a chip. It's maybe like a little nick in it. And then you kind of describe the product because you need to sell it and more people are going to see it and go, I want that. I've got my eye on that. And then they're going to run it up and bid it. But obviously it's too close right here. But this is just to give you an example. Did that help you, Margie? Do you wanna do another one? What's up, Moon Sky? How are you? You know what? Mighty too hot for you? I still have not opened that damn weight box, but I saw you missed the vintage doll eyeball last night. I know, I was so mad I came in right. Yeah, exactly. So that was round 1. I'm gonna move the chat so it's not so busy for you, okay? And if you accidentally swipe and your chat goes away, don't freak out. Just swipe back. Now, this is only iPhone, Android. I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to do this again. Okay, she's back in or it's refreshed. Okay, we're going to do this one more time back in. And also, if you're not sure, you can always go to my YouTube channel, D Archivist, and this live stream will be there under the live tab, and you can rewatch it on replay as much as you want. So we'll go through it one more time. So because it's so busy, if you swipe away, you don't have access to your store here. Oh, they can. Okay, just remember that if you swipe away because it's busy for you, your store is gone. It's just out of the way because sometimes you can pinch, zoom, and stuff like that. Okay, we're going to click on the store. We're going to go to the auction tab. Now, say, for example, you're not ready to run it, but you want to show it first, right? So the item's listed in the store. So we're reviewing how to pin and how to run an item. So this is just an example item. I'm going to find something in here that I could just run that's small enough to like have, oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so let me grab this little snail. This is kind of a good example because it's a tiny little thing. And we're testing, I mean, people, if they want to bid on it, they can. So I have this little glass snail. It's little. It doesn't glow or anything. You see it? Okay, so I'm going to pin the item. So there's like a little thumbtack right here. I'm going to touch it. And notice how it was on the screen. Now it's gone. On the screen, gone. So I'm pinning it so all of my potential buyers can see the item, they can click where it says shipping and tax, and then they have an idea on how much it's gonna cost. So I'm in Southern California, so depending where you live, the rate fluctuates a couple of cents or so. It's probably what, $4.28? I don't know, I'm just guessing. How much is the shipping? Liz, how much is the shipping? If you don't mind. Hello. Hey, Dory Mater Fun Finds. What's up? Yeah, $4. So pretty much, ooh, 444. That's lucky. So even though it's not in focus, it's because it's too close. I would, again, pin the item. I would explain it. And then I would say, okay, I'm going to run it. And then that menu is going to pop up. Now, this is what you see. None of your customers see this because your phone camera is on the item. Okay. And you have it in an angle or you're turning it so they could see it. And you want to make sure, like, not like me right now, my camera's like blurry. And I think I have this tripod as high up. Oh no, I could go up a little higher there. You know, and you have it on a clean surface. There we go. You see a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to that screen. I have it at $10, 30 seconds. I'm going to, just for this purpose, I'm going to do 15 seconds. And I'm going to start the auction. And now the auction is running. And if you look at the amount, it's running with the timer countdown from 15 seconds. Once it gets to 10 and goes 9, it turns red. So we're just running this. Anybody's welcome to bid, but it's just up for right now. And then the item ends. And that doesn't mean no one likes it. They just didn't want to buy it. And that's okay. And you move on and you say, you know, someone might ask you to see 10 items and just thank them for that. And then just keep going unless you run one at a time. So Margie, that's how you do that. And I hope that helped you out. Yeah, a lot of times when you're in the store, it can be a little intimidating, but it's really not. It's just one thing at a time. But the best thing to do is like go to your store, start preloading it, create an auction, you know, go up to the plus sign right down here. Here, we'll look at how to create it. Plus sign. It pretty much walks you through. You upload a photo, pick your category. So we'll just pick a random category. Actually, I'll just pick what I already did. Okay, I've showed this a few times on my YouTube. Let me just grab an image from, I don't know. We always do the hand. So let me just take a picture of the hand. Let me get that out of their way. Okay, so you take a picture by hitting the camera icon, and then you just shoot away. So I'm going to accept that picture, hit continue. These are the $4,000 hands we joked about last time. And then I'm going to put a title. Now for me, I always use a numbering system. It just works with my inventory. So I'm going to pick, I do pound sign. I think I'm like I'm going to put 7,700 because that's like at the end of my list. And then my title has to go here. Whoops. My title is going to be hand. And then my description is going to be like Japan because that's where it's marked. I think it's bone China. None China. Yeah. Okay. We're good now. Okay. So once you fill out the info, because all of these little boxes are required, you will not get the next option if you don't fill them out. So hit next. Okay. Here's where you decide, okay, auction tab or buy it now. This is really important because if you just run it as a buy it now, it goes in your bin. You're not actually running it as an auction. So if you accidentally do that and you put a good item and you put the wrong price, if somebody who's a buyer goes and looks through your buy it now and sees it and it's a deal, they're going to snag it. It's gone. You can't cancel it or anything. So make sure you put it in the right tab if you want to run it. You know, so this is the one. I'm not selling the hand, so I just put like a fake funny price. Okay. And I know the hand already. I weigh it on my scale with packaging. It's 4 to 7 ounces. So I choose my weight and I hit save. Okay, that's from this drop down. Now, just to let you know, if you've got an item that weighs 5 pounds by itself with no packaging, you need to do a custom box. You have to go in and set the custom box up. Really, really important. No, I still get it sorting for me in order. I actually still get the numbers sorting in order. I don't know how or why, but it still is. It's just worked. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. So anyway, you need to create a custom ship profile and we can look at that too. So I'm going to say 4 to 7. I already know that's what it is in the box. Now, because it's an auction, I'm not going to offer grading. That's for sports cards or Pokemon and stuff. How much do I, it depends on what box I use. Sometimes I use a box that's like a 7x4x3 and it weighs like 2 ounces. And then maybe the item weighs 3, that's 5 ounces. It just depends. But here's a good example for you. Say I have, like last night I sold this blue Murano whale. The whale alone is like, I think 3 pounds, a little over 3. And then the actual box, because I double box that because it has a really big fin that's glass. I mean, it's a beast and beautiful. So I'm going to pack it in another box that fits right inside the 13x12x9, the large Priority Mail mailing box. I'll tell you, yeah, I'll tell you what happened. So it's like 5 pounds with the packaging. So that large 13x12x9 box, empty, is 11 to 12 ounces. It varies a little bit. So that's pretty much almost a pound. And then you got to do the wrap and the other box. So that's why sometimes some items need custom packaging like that. So it's situational, you know what I mean? So, but little stuff, if you use the right kind of boxes, if you use a padded envelope, they still have an ounce or two. Some have 3 or 4. Um, let's see how much my one box weighs real quick because I have my scale right here. Let me turn it on. I can tell you exactly. But yeah, you always want to add packaging weight because what's going to happen is when you print your label and you have to weigh it to actually get accurate weight and you're off by, if you're under a pound and you need to adjust it from 12 ounces to 15, you're fine. They're not going to charge you. But if you need to go from 15 to, if you say you have a 10-ounce vase, by the time you wrap it, sometimes that's a pound and a half in packaging. And what happens is you're going to get charged for that label because now, yes, we have some shipping adjustments that we're allowed to use, but it really depends. It really depends. Hold on, let me grab this little tiny box I have over here that I use, and I'll show you what box I use. You can use any box you want, recycle or whatever you want. So I use this box. It's a 7x4x3, and then I'll answer that question. Okay, so, Scottish Ann. So in that case, this particular item, no, I'll tell you, I know what you mean. Okay, so like this box that I use is 2.5 ounces. So it's 3 ounces because it's 2.6. So it's 3. Now when I put in the thing, and I wouldn't stress over it, you can gauge it. You can gauge it. Because one, you don't want your customer overpaying for paper or bubble wrap, but that stuff weighs. It's part of the package. So see, this is why I picked 4 to 7 ounces, because right now this box with just the hand in it is 4.6. And I haven't put any packaging or any Laffy Taffy or anything in it. So it's going to be right at about 6.8 ounces. It's usually like 1 or 2 ounces. Surprisingly, when you pack paper and bubble, sometimes it's 2 ounces. Sometimes it's a pound. So it's really hard to say how much I put in there because it's bigger. I know. Who would have ever thought bubble wrap or packaging weighed so much? When you ship, I've shipped for like probably 20 plus years. And I will be honest, I never even thought about putting the box weight. I never did. Even though I weighed it and I went for the total, but I never like really thought about all the packaging and everything. So in order, like the whale that I sold last night. So this is the box that I use. I'll show you right now. Hang on. I'm kind of tangled in here, so bear with me a sec. Okay, so here's the box I use, so you can kind of see. It's just like a sports card type box. I feel like I'm like so zoomed in. Okay. And then the item's just setting in there right now. Of course, it would never ship like that because this is my little hand. I'm not going to be selling it. Leo, what's up? Hey, shop nurses. So as you can see, this has a nice, these boxes are good. Once the item is entered, this would be in the 4 to 7 ounce category. Because these small items, if they're under 3 ounces, they go 4 to 7. That's just, it works with all the packaging. I don't have to think about it now. Now I've got it down. I mean, it takes a little practice, but you'd be really surprised. So when I have a big item that weighs 3.5 to 4.5 pounds, it has to get a custom box. I never ever use, let me show you an example. I never ever use, I don't know if it's in here because I still have to adjust the shipping, so I don't want no one to buy it. But I have a Viking compote, and it's like I thought it would be 8 pounds shipped, but then Farm Girl Scavenger was like, "Hey D, no, it's like double," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're totally right." So we had it in there last night. I'm gonna pin this item because the box is gonna be I put in 16 by 16 by 16, so it is over on the size, but the item is look. Okay, here's the item. Oh my gosh, it's exactly like 5 pounds. Look at this thing. Okay, it's a Viking compote. It's a beast. It's big. So I don't want it to get put in one box. It's gonna get broke. It's just gonna happen. I mean, it's literally a hat. This is my favorite color ever. It glows, but where it folds down, where the curve is. Yeah, what's up? I mean, there's multiple uses for these things, right? But this alone is like literally 4 pounds, 15 ounces. I can't ship it for five or so. Yeah, you're welcome. Good. Okay. But when it curves down, it's like 11 inches to here. Okay. Yes, you can change the shipping profile after you've listed it. You can't change any shipping weight after you sold it. So the reality is this has to be double boxed. Tweet, tweet. What's up, my friend? What's up, brainstormer? Power call. Okay, but this particular item has to be double boxed because I had another person that bought. You're welcome, and they got the item and it was broke, but it had a big hole in the side of the box, and I'm just like, that's ridiculous. But I've been seeing that more and more since Ground Advantage came out. Let me just move this one over here on the floor. Since Ground Advantage came out, they're taking the priority mailboxes and first class, which is now Ground Advantage, and they're just chucking them over to one bin. So kicking boxes this looked like a kick. This looked like a boot mark right through it. And it's I mean, a lot of times I'll take stuff that has glass like that, and I literally cut off the fold of a box. I recycle, and I will have 2 or 3 layers around, and then I'll have a couple layers top and bottom, and then that item goes in another box just for extra for the heck of it. And I mean, it's really 100%. It's our responsibility to pack our packages and make sure they have 1 to 2 inches all the way around on every side. It says it in their policy, even UPS and all those. They want, I think it's 1 inch. They might have changed it. And they recommend sometimes just, you got to figure when it's a super heavy item or super fragile, it's got to be packed professionally to make it in the mail. So it's not 100% the post office. It's kind of like, we got to do it right, but they shouldn't be throw in the boxes, but they have quotas to load the truck. It does happen with all the carriers, unfortunately. And but look at this item. How much is the shipping on this compote? Last night I have it in at 8 pounds, but I got to change it because I know that is going to be the wrong weight because the box alone is probably 2.5 pounds. So that's 7.5. Yep. Oh yeah. See. Yeah. See, it's expensive. And I don't remember. Hold on. Now I forgot again. I'm actually going to contact Whatnot. I didn't get a chance because I got off my stream last night at 2 a.m. Let me just peek what my shipping is. Oh, let me change the shipping. I want to see if it changes it. Okay. Let's see if it lets me during the show. It might not. It might not. Okay. Now I'm going to unpin it and pin it. Did the shipping change? Ignore all my Okay, I will. I thought you were just being sassy. What? It didn't change it. Okay, let me try something. So my show default was anything over 5 pounds was priority mail. I went in right now and changed it. So let me unpin and pin it and see. Because priority mail would be 96 it did change for you. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's really what it is. Like if I went Scottish Ann, let's use you for wait, are you on give me your zip code if you don't mind. Hey Mead Maker, what's up? I'm gonna look actually on Pirate Ship because the rates for Whatnot are so good. So let me log into my pirate ship. I'm going to put me sending package to Scottish Ann and test it out. And then I'll tell you what it is. Because we still get really good deals. No one wants to pay that, but that's a beast. That's a total beast. Yeah, Virginia. Okay. Let me put this in here. If I remember my password, because I accidentally deleted all my passwords. I don't save them in the computer anymore. Am I a robot? I don't think so. It always asks me. I got to reset my password real quick. Gotta love tech. Oh, you know what, Scottish Anna, and it's gonna ask you, could you send me, the picture of you on your Insta, that picture? Because like it's cutting off part of your head. Can you send me the picture of that? You can just send it and okay, hold on. Let's make sure it's read. Of course, I want to check it. And it's not letting me check my damn thing. Okay, whenever. Because I got a little graphic for you already. Okay, bear with me because I'm just trying to get my password reset. And it always loves to not do it. That's pretty weird. Oh, it takes a few minutes. Anyhow, we'll keep talking and I'll compare it. But the shipping for UPS is available on Winona, but it's like select people. I know Hodgepodge, Christine got to change hers for her show, and she said she liked it better. So maybe the rates were a lot better. I'm not totally sure. Okay, I think it let me know. Hopefully so, right? I mean, shipping is expensive. No, you can't bring your own label. Not yet. And the reason why is, and this is just my guess, because, they have to get access, they have to allow access to the shipping data to like a pirate ship or other companies like that. I know they help me too. Whatnot has been awesome. Like I have never had an issue with customer service. They're quick. They're like constantly like. This is why I feel like kindness makes a huge difference. Like even when you write the email, say something nice, like "Hey, thank you. I appreciate you guys are awesome," and they write back. Like I would say, I think there was only one time where I didn't get an email back, but I wrote another one, and then they wrote me back. You had your first jewelry show last week. Definitely agree that putting inventory with numbering is the way to go. Yes, because then people don't want to come in and type in the chat and go, maybe you have 5 things, similar names, different colors. And if they just say, can I see number 25? It makes it huge. No, you cannot. You actually, and in the terms, you might want to read the terms. They don't do bring your own label. I think in certain countries they might do that. Congratulations, Day Sleeper. Okay, so Day Sleeper is also another one who's a new seller. Okay, has 265 followers. So we need to get that follower up and has some shows, has a few items in the shop. Okay, no show scheduled, huh? You want to make a new show and then change the date? You can get some bookmarks maybe. Totally up to you, no pressure. But follow Day Sleeper. Day Sleeper is awake in the day. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yeah, follow everybody, build it up. Thank you, Margie. I appreciate you. Thank you for that tip. I'm trying to put my password in and I forgot it. Yeah, do it. Do it right now and come back and tell us. No pressure, but do it. Come on, you got it. And then we can get some bookmarks and I can bookmark it too. And do it whenever you're ready on the right date. Okay, hang on one second. Yeah, they don't let us do bring your own label. I would love it. I would totally love it too. I'm sure many people would love that bring your own label because I use Pirate Ship, and but the rate for Whatnot and Pirate Ship, like if you were to look at them, Whatnot sometimes on packages is way lower, but a lot of times it's just right there. And Pirate Ship is really like I think one of the lowest priced ones. So we are getting a really good deal as long as we're shipping it correctly, we're putting the right weight, and we're packaging it with integrity. Then yeah. Okay, so I put it in. Okay, I put in the weight. It finally let me get in there. And hang on, I'm waiting for it to refresh. I hope my guy didn't turn off the internet because I have a whatever company it is. Verizon, Frontier is all the same. Yeah, it's only in UK and France, correct. Eventually, maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll find out, Hey COVID, how you doing? Hey, 2 cute cats. Meow. What's going on? Hey, Kango. Hey, I bet you never thought I was going to meow for you. I'm good with the shipping the way it is now. I'm a bit new to shipping and Whatnot makes it easy. I feel like Whatnot, okay, so when you sell to one person and say they buy 10 items, right? If the 10 items that you sell to the one person, Whatnot does a great thing. It will bundle, it auto bundles it. And for me, it's been pretty good and pretty accurate. If they if they shop with you and they're buying like things that are 5, 6 ounces and you have it in right for the packaging, because you might think, well, why do I have to add for a box if they're going to buy multiples? Well, you will, because when you get so many from one person, guess what? The box gets bigger. And guess what? When the box gets bigger, the box weighs more. So some of those boxes, if you get up to the priority mail, the large that I have here, it's 11, 12 ounces empty. So it gives you an idea that those 2 or 3 ounces, they all add up for the packaging weight, and it makes sense. So you'll see. And the more you do, it gets better. Like last night I had one person buy, well, I printed out like 6 sheets because they bought a bunch of little smalls. And then the way I pack, sometimes I'll individually box them, and they're old Wades from like the 50s. They'll all fit in a 13 by 12 by 9 because I'll pack extra padding and all this stuff just because I want them to arrive safe. So some of the little ones, you can fit two or three in a box here if they're packed right. I don't want to ship it out that way because there's an opportunity for it to get damaged in the shipping. So I definitely don't want that. You like me some Wades? Yeah, I like. Oh yeah, you do. I have some of the first Wades. I sold a bunch last night. The dinosaurs. It's fun. I like the old stuff. Also, if you don't figure the packaging one time, it will bite you in the hiney. That's right. It absolutely will. When I started Whatnot 1 year ago, I was told by the onboarding specialist, I think his name was Joshua. He's like a card seller. And he said, yes, you have to add the packaging weight. If you don't, it's kind of like the example I always use. If you have an item like this and you weigh it, so this is this little glass bear, right? You weigh it. That bear alone is exactly 8 ounces. Okay. If I put 8 ounces in, I'm going to slap a label right on the bear. You think it's going to get there in one piece? Hey, Mama Z, what's up? You think it's going to get there in one piece? So you can't do that. But a lot of sellers were doing that. And guess what? Whatnot ate the money. And that's just like a growing pain. And try it. I just can't do it. Should I do it? All right. Want me to put in the bite now? Meow. What's up, fancy cat? So anyway, that's why you have to add the packaging in there because you can't just slap a label on this little item. It's going to be a decap bear and probably crumbled in a lot of pieces. All the limbs, it'll be a limbless bear. Although I encourage body parts and all that kind of stuff, but with shipping, yeah, you got to add all the wrap. But there were a lot of sellers that were doing this, and they would have debates. Like when I came on, I'm like, they tell me you don't have to add the packaging. They would tell me on my stream, and I'm like, yeah, I do, because how am I going to ship it? Yeah, they would never. They would. Yeah, USPS would never. But I mean, I've seen people take this something like this and wrap it up a whole bunch in like a poly bag, and then put it in another poly bag and wrap it a tiny bit more, and then there's a label on it. How it gets there in one piece, I don't know. But it has. But do I recommend that? No, I definitely don't. At first, it seems like daunting that you got to weigh with the box and do all this, but it's pretty much a process. You're going to figure out what works for you. Your process or my process might be different. It's all, I don't know. It's like just once you start packing, you're going to get the hang of it. There's a lot of people that have never ever shipped anything and they come to Whatnot and they sell like crazy. Like maybe they have a brick and mortar or they just do estate sales. Yeah. Okay, you got it scheduled. OMG, what's up? Okay, Day Sleeper has a show. Everybody go to Day Sleeper's profile. Let's book tomorrow at 6:05. Okay, I bookmarked you. Let's see how many we can get in there. What's going on, OMG? Okay, I do feel badly if all the items they buy says like 28 ounces and they come out to be 16. But with the 1 to 3, 4 to 7, got a plan for it. Yeah, it's sometimes it's off. Like I'd rather it be over like a few ounces and it's not costing the customer a ton of money. But then when you're off, like I don't think I've had more than 6 or 7 ounces where it was off. So it's really not. I mean, a lot of companies add a handling charge to pay for the time to package. Well, here's the thing. I don't add that like myself. I know companies do that, but they add it in their cost of goods. So if something costs $15, it's now $18 because you're going to pay for the box if it's under a pound. You just have to. It's cost of doing business. Plus there's taxes and all kinds of things. Yes, I saw that. So excited. OMG, YG, Dollar Holla Express, Dollar Holla. Next week, I'm after you. Is that next week? I'm ready, actually. OMG. Can you believe it? I got my stuff. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing though, but it's going to be a quick 10 minutes. Good morning. Hey, Vintage. I know there's all kinds of like things you got to figure out. Like a lot of people don't realize, and they're like, man, I'm not making any money. I'm giving, like, I give Laffy Taffy. You're preloaded. Nice. I have just my buyer's giveaway in there, but I'm going to load my stuff. I have like 10 items that I'm going to have like a 10-second sudden death. I think I put 10 or 15 seconds, like quick, because I got to be ready. And I think I might do it outside. Hopefully it's like a nice day. You know, I'm in also, I have no idea what I'm doing, who I'm rating. Well, you're going to look at the schedule. Go to omgyg.com. Maybe. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'm going to find something really, really, really good. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I got to look. Okay, so that's another thing, like in the community, if you're a new seller, you want to connect with other sellers. Like, I don't really do a lot of trains. I was thinking about next year doing a train for new sellers and then have a few in there, like just a few people to help out. So we'll see. I know it's a lot of work. So OMGYG does trains all the damn time. So if you ever are a new seller and you want to get in on it, contact, follow. I know I'm rating you. Are you talking to Sassy? You're rating Sassy. Hey, what's up? Yeah, do them. Like I do the chat for not just new sellers, for everybody. There might be sellers that are like, I just want to hang out and chat. And we do that. I'll hang out for like hour 2, sometimes 3. And sometimes we share stuff, sometimes we just chat. Not all the time. Fancy Cat Vintage. Oh, forgive me. It is Fancy Cat Vintage also doing it too, because she's the me to the meow. What's up, meow? I know, I always do the cat with you. What is it? It's fun, right? Battle of the Bazaar. I'm sad I didn't get in on that because I have some weird shit here, and I do. Damn. But next time, I'll get in on it. I mean, come out! Ah! I got balls and eyeballs, and Fancy Cat has replaced me in these. I know. Well, no one's replaced anybody. Get it? When is it? Like 2 days? I do have that weird thing. Oh. Let's see if it's here. I got lots of weird, but I was teasing last night. I know oh yeah. I suck now. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, wait, does that work? OMG, you guys! Okay, you got it? Did you cope it? I'm looking for this other weirdo thing. Anyhow, you sell what you want. I like weird stuff. I was seeing if I had it here. It's probably like in my bathroom because I like weird stuff all over my house. Bizarre, like who doesn't have who doesn't have a dragon wrist strap? I mean, go baby, go. Look at that. You know where I got this? Not Stifler's mom. She knows me so well. Okay, let me know what day and all that stuff. Yeah, I've got more. I've got all the weird. Oh, some I can't show and whatnot. It's dirty. Can't show that no more. Yeah, so connect with people, you know what I mean? Get some experience, absolutely. But watch some of these trains. They're really about networking. Sometimes you'll sell some stuff and make some money. Sometimes you won't, but a lot of times it's fun. That's the biggest thing. It's super fun. And props to the people that are totally doing the trains all the time. I started a train, actually a bus, the fun bus with 2 other sellers. We did like 2 or 3 months. But it gets hard with different personality types and also with people's schedules because of all of us. Some of us have kids, some of us have full-time jobs. So it was getting hard to take it on. When you're running it, it's a lot of time. So, always kudos to the people that are doing these trains, but get in them. Just try it out, you know? And a lot of times they fill up really quick because that same group of people like kind of know each other and you happen to be in the show, right time, right place kind of thing. So then people get signed up real quick. But if you guys go to, I have a website, darchivist.com. It's totally under construction right now. And then omgyg.com has it where you can go and see what trains are happening and sign up on her any of the trains. Yeah, and we, that's the one thing is we'll have these nights where we talk to sellers, we hang out, but, again, when we do these chats, we appreciate like everybody that shows up, but when we do a selling, like for me now, I've created a boundary now. What my rule is, I will do coffee talk and I will answer all your questions. But again, I'm a person, so I want to, when I'm doing a selling show, like I don't really want to answer the questions for how do I do shipping or how do I do that, because this is my time to like move my items. You know what I mean? So that's my new thing, that I'm going to be doing this when I have a coffee talk and hanging out. Yeah, because and that's for like Liz and Living Bliss and Sassy, because you know what? We got bills too. So we want you guys to understand, like, we'd love to answer it, but we want you also to respect our I can't speak for the girls, but I know they're gonna feel the same way. We don't, it becomes a distraction in the streams. And I've had a couple of people pop in and ask me, "Oh, shipping," when I'm selling stuff. I figured, but I wanted you guys to understand that. So still come to our shows and support us in that way. Like, we never, I know I say we, but we never like expect tips. They're always appreciated, but come to our shows and check out our stuff. I know Liz has a lot of good stuff. She's got some soap in the works. And I know Living Bliss has some awesome stuff as well. So come to those shows. There's tons. There's jewelry and all kinds of things. I got tons of shows bookmarked, but I love doing the coffee talk because I like the hangout and I like the connection. I also like to help other people. So that's why I stream it to YouTube so people can go in, take a look, see if they can learn something. And what helps one person, then it's so much fun. That's right. That's right. So that's my new rule, that I will do coffee talk only on Tuesdays. I will hit it for about 1 to 2 hours, and not a problem. I just love doing it, but I have to also create a boundary because I like to talk. And when I'm doing my selling, someone will come in and then I'm like, get distracted with that question. And I don't want to do that. So, and I don't want that person not to get an answer, but that's why I always say, read the terms, know what whatnot's all about. Cause like, I don't work for whatnot. Will I work for whatnot? Who knows? They know where to find me. But who knows? But right now I'm a seller and I have tons of cool stuff. I was teasing last night that I went to my friend. He is one of my dealers, my dealer, and nicest guy ever. And I've gotten a lot of cool stuff. It's hard sometimes with boundaries as a seller, but it's very important. So it's like self discipline, right? I know I have thought about it, but I have my own full time gig and I don't really want to do any changes right now. So, but who knows, New Year coming up. Yeah, you're getting swiped with them. How do we combat that? I'm gonna unpin that now. Hang on. Oh, I'll unpin it to that. You know what's hard? Okay, you feel better? Sandy, how are you? Okay, I want to tell you about what happened to me yesterday. Damn, I can't show it on my phone. So my friend is like, if you were to look from the outside, it's like old junk. Like you would want to dive in there. So I went to meet with him. He's been open about a month. He hadn't been open the whole pandemic. He's older. He don't want to get sick. So he just decided, I'm just going to wait. So now that he's open, he has the most amazing antique store. Like amazing. Like I got before you could even walk in the back, it's like furniture and old trunks from probably from the damn Titanic. I mean, he has like old stuff, tons of old glass, black amethyst glass. I pretty much have bought most of the uranium by now. There's a few pieces, carnival glass galore, Viking, all kinds of stuff. So I might be able to pick from there, but I'm gonna invite select buyers only because it's his stuff is crazy. I can't believe it. I wish I could ship some of the furniture. Oh my gosh, some old dressers that are just stunning. Ah, it's amazing. But when you look from the outside, you're like, whoa, man, this is like a dream come true. So I'm gonna be probably maybe, I don't want to call it live thrifting, live antiquing with him. Old license plates. Then he has like these old display cabinets. They're like jeweler cabinets where the glass is real thin and it curves up. Probably like this was a tobacco display. Every little tchotchke item you could ever imagine. A huge cap. Oh, there's a coffin in there. I'm gonna make some once I pick, because I'm gonna pick first, then we're gonna do a walkthrough. But there's like always there's a coffin. Okay. I love the coffin, but he's just holding it for somebody. And it's gotta be from he told me and now I forgot, like 1850. And it has an oval window on the side. on each side. And then it has a curtain, so like you close it. There's all kinds of stories about it. But anyways, it's really interesting, really cool, and it's a mile from my, not even a mile from my house. So I'm gonna be doing that. I don't know the date, but we did talk about it yesterday. And I spent like 2 hours talking to him. Yeah, I love it. I love all that. He has some other weird stuff, but he has like old pictures. You want to see what I got from him yesterday? Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be a field trip. Let me show you what I got yesterday from him. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look what I got from him yesterday. And he has all the colors. They're already mine. I just have to go pick them up. I'm keeping the charcoal one, but I got that yesterday. And I got something. I got this one. I got that one a couple weeks from him. But yeah, I got that and it glows amazing. Yes. Anyways, he has all of them. They're mine now, though. I already bought them. Yeah. The problem is when I bought them all, he has his cabinet and it's all the extra parts. Yeah, he has a whole room full of doll body parts. There, I'm getting those. He already knows. I was looking for an arm and he goes, "Oh, come here, let me show you." Anyway, the cabinet he has, it literally has fairy lamp bases. And then he can't find the tops. But they're in like a room he can't walk to because it's like an old lot with a huge loft and it's crazy. Yeah, he has a bunch. He won't we're still negotiating like on the dolls. He gave me like 4 of them. He didn't charge me, that was really cool. But yeah, he's been antiquer. Like he used to go across the whole country and buy stuff in auctions and just insane. I think he used to go to like Nebraska, Colorado, and Texas, and he would just buy like estates for nothing and then truck them back here. And he was telling me all these really cool stories, but he always has like a cool story for me. And he has a ton of old lamps. Like they're just way too huge to ship, but there are tons of them. And then he had a bunch of stoppers. And they were in a box, but they had like tissue on them. So I'm looking in there and I'm all, "Hey Ken, what's that in there?" He goes, "Oh, go look." So I opened the cabinet and I'm like digging. My hands were filthy because imagine like at least 60 years of dust. Okay. I mean, it's dusty, but it makes it really more interesting. So I told him, "I'm bringing my camera in here. I'm going to see if we can see some ghosts." He was laughing. He's like, "Whatever." Um, they're all stoppers. It said Blenko on the whole thing. It is totally is. For years, okay, for years, the one thing I've been trying to buy from him in his other cabinet is all these old postcards because they're old, real photo postcards. And he's stuck on that price with them. And I'm like, "I want to buy them all. Can we lay them out?" So I picked all the ones. I did get to buy like a bunch of them yesterday, but it was kind of funny. So we're working on it. But I'm hoping that's going to be an invite only when I do that stream. Yeah. Ask him if I should. He probably does. Okay. In that little shaver cabinet thing, I think it's a barber's cabinet. You need an arm for an old Shirley Temple doll. Hold on. I feel like punching you out. Strike. Do I really want to see ghosts? Oh, I only welcome the good ones. Yeah. Do you? Yeah, he has so much stuff. Like I'm like, he just learned how to do eBay, right? So it's got to be slow pace for him. So because I was showing him how to do that because he's just starting there. And so now he said, I showed him Whatnot yesterday. I showed him how to do the stream. I made a fake stream and all that, like a test run. He's like, "Whoa, that's too fast. I'm going to let you do everything and then we'll just figure it out." I said, "Okay." So now I've got the green light. Now it's just a matter of testing my phone in like his back room because it's like one house and then on the other side, there's a whole other house. Because I was actually going to rent part of that to have a boutique, but that is not going to work for me. Nat, what's up? What's up? Yeah, Nat saw the video of my friend's place. Nat, did that look fun? I sent Nat the video of it. Yes. Okay, you remember all those insulators? Okay, he has like cast iron, all this patio furniture outside, and it's full of insulators. I bought all the purple ones before, like for years. He had thousands of them. Thousands of them. Yeah, so it's just fun. I'm pretty excited about it because I feel really comfortable there. Because there's a place for me to put stuff like a scale, and then where I can lay it out if it's sold. It's not. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, and does anybody okay, so we got fountain pens because I'm gonna go over there today actually. Because I gotta go get I'm gonna go see if he found the rest of my fairy lamps. So I want them. Is anybody fountain pens? What was the other thing he had over there? I can't remember. I hate when I forgot. It was like Blanco. Yeah, no, he's got that box of those stoppers. That I already hopefully he found it. He had some Viking. Oh, Carnival Glass, and then he had Ellie Smith. Yeah, I'm getting this other vase from him, but I'm gonna keep. I was trying to think of the other thing he had over there. It was just it was crazy. But when you walk up, it's like it's a business. So he has the one super long. It almost looks like a garage that's like for diesel trucks. It's huge, and then in a rafters is like every chair you could ever imagine. Yeah, every chair you can imagine. But in the front, no bittersweets. I've asked him. I He doesn't barely know how to text, so I text him a picture. Do you have any like this? Because the room where all the glass is, which he says there, every kind of armoire you can imagine is packed with glass. And he used to rent to the movies for television and stuff. Yeah, there's lots. So yesterday I was looking at black amethyst glass, a huge giant thing of marbles. So I've already pulled some of those out. Nothing fancy on the marbles because I think I've already gotten most of the good marbles out of there. But I did get a new black light and I'm ready to go because I'm going over there next with all my money. um, and there was another thing I saw over there that was like, what? Okay, so the dressers is all old jewelry. So he bagged all the jewelry and was selling it for like nothing. There wasn't anything amazing. I've gotten some pieces from him that are pretty old. Just fun. Anyways, I'm excited for that. There was one other thing that I saw there. Tons of furniture. Yeah, so much. Southern California. She's like, "Oh, where's this guy at?" Yeah, I'm in Southern California. Where are you? But it's fun. And I haven't seen a place like this. I mean, they just don't exist anymore unless I feel like they're sporadic, you know. Like in my neighborhood, he's probably the only and I'm in a oh, okay, totally. He the areas that I go, he doesn't let anybody in there. Like customers came, he has it roped off. But I bought from him for like 20 years now almost, 10, 20 years. I think like 20 I've been going in there. And his son, I even know his son because our kids go to the same school. So, yeah, right? Road trip. It's so crazy how much stuff he has. Like, I'm like, at first, when I very first went there, I was like, hey, are you a hoarder? And he laughed. No. And then he started showing me these antiques, and the history that he knows is just insane. So, like, I bought cameras from him. He has like all those lead soldiers, a huge cabinet of that. Oh, shaving stuff. That's what he had in that other cabinet. But you walk in and there's just all the armoires or the cabinets that are shelving that have glass doors or whatever. If you look inside, there's vintage planter galore. And it's not like it's organized. Old medicine bottles. That's what I was going to say. Like really old. Yeah. And when he was a kid, he would dig them up. So he would dig them up. Some of them, he said, are like from 1820. And that's what I want to go check out to see if any of these are glowing. I know he has tons of little ones and then he has big ones. And then some of his prices are like crazy. And I tell him, but it's never that sticker price. He has his labels for years and years in Southern California. Yeah, I would never tell you where it's at. Hello. I've been collecting for 20 years, and one skate book from 50s and 60s give me the chills, and I felt something really. I had the book from. Oh yeah, so like as far as that's that's the no because you have a connection to it. Oh, scrapbook, yeah. I was buying old pictures from him and postcards, and then last time he had like a sale, went outside sale like during the pandemic, and he had this box full of totally well, some of his stuff, like, is way underpriced. Like, I actually told him the other day he had some carnival glass that was super, super rare that's worth, like, 1,500 to 2,000 bucks, and he had a price of 50 bucks. So, like, I like him and I care, you know what I mean? I know his whole family, so I was like, "You probably could get a little bit more for that one." That's actually he said, "Oh, I had no idea." And I said, "Yeah, I mean." So then he gave me a bunch of free stuff when I was like because I was showing him. Like I want to see him, do good with it. So, and then after that I went to visit my friend because I was going to help her price something And I was telling her I hit another jackpot, which I already know these people for a long time. I wasn't looking, we were just talking, and then the opportunity knocked on my door, and I always can get a good deal from him. This lady that I know is like a volunteer. She's 90 something. And I'm actually going to start working on her life story for her children, a documentary on her life. So we've already agreed on questions. She wants to tell me her family story before she forgets and passes away. That's her goal. So then it'll be on, a Blu-ray so they can always have it. And I think this one's going to go in National Archives too, because she's lived through some stuff. But her husband was an MLB coach for 60 years, various teams. And she has 400 plus baseballs signed by players, coaches, all kinds of people. Well, she started showing me pictures in her phone because she knew I like baseball cards. And she says, "These worth anything?" And I looked and I said, "That's Whitey Ford. That's Warren Spahn. That's Roger Maris." There was tons of them. And I said, "Let me see that other picture." And I'm zooming in and it's Mickey Mantle. I was like, those cards are worth a lot of money. We should get them graded. So I have to print up the paperwork and I'm going to take it to her on Thursday to show her how to do it. And then she can write a check and send it in and I'll help her with that. Because, her kids are like 60, 65 and they're like, have her help. Oh, yeah, big, big money. But, there's a lot of people that, will come in and they'll say, oh, that ball's only worth $50 or $100. Well, she's pretty smart to know. I wouldn't for me, I would never do that to somebody. So she said, well, then I'll pay you a commission when we sell them. And I said, okay, that works for me. So we're going to get them all graded for her. I said, it's going to cost you a little bit of money to get that graded, but I have walk-in service right here at my own card shop. So we're going to do that. I think we're going to meet up next week and do it together. I'm going to take her in. And I said, don't do them all. Let's just pick your top 5 balls and then we'll see what happens because it might be quite expensive because of the value. I'm sure that Mickey Mantle ball, it's brand new, but there's one that's a game played ball. I just can't read the signature. And then I forget how much it costs. So I printed all that stuff up and I got to print some more for her. But it's kind of exciting, and someone who, they probably would have donated it. Yeah, I'm excited. I just wanted to check it out. And then I told her, don't tell anybody over here because if they hear it, you never know who's like a jerk and breaks in. And I was saying this because yesterday there was a guy at this senior center where I go, and I usually volunteer with prices. I want to do coffee talk with the seniors because I love them all and help them teach them how to look up stuff so they kind of get an idea or how to put an ad on their Facebook. Yeah, it's fun. And just go for an hour or two. I could hang out with them. They're just my kind of people. Especially this whole group. They're hilarious. So I was there yesterday and the guy Johnny, he works there. He's a volunteer. And he said, "Hey Dee, come here. I got some. You might like this." And it was an old matted 16 by 20. It says TV Guide cover portrait, and it's signed by the artist Robert Peake, who was a famous Hollywood artist. And Robert Peake created movie posters for some of the biggest movies. Anyway, one of them, it's the cover to TV Guide 1967 with William Shatner and then Spock. So they're in the Star Trek thing. But it's super pop art, mid-century modern, and I love it. I wanted it. So I got it super cheap. And this guy kept following me around there. And he kept asking me if I would sell it to him. And then the price kept going up and up and up and up. And then I said, no, I think I'm going to keep it. And he would not stop. He invited me to his dark, creepy garage. Yeah, I was talking about this last night. Well, anyways, I just said, no, I think I'm going to keep it. And then that's about the time I was talking to the lady and he kept following me. And I told her, don't mention the baseball cards. That guy's going to be over the fence. Yeah, isn't it crazy? So he wouldn't let up, but I thought it must be worth something. So, but it wasn't about the value of the item. I really liked the artwork. It was just cool, So I really, really liked it. Hang on one second because I'm waiting for this Verizon guy. And okay, give me a minute because I think this guy's calling me right now. Hang on. Okay, cool. 25 minutes. Okay, about 20 more minutes and then the guy's going to be at my front door. Okay, great. So we're good. Anyway, it was just a cool picture. I'm going to frame it today. I just have to figure out what frame I want to use. I have a black one or I have a pink one. He'll be there somewhere between 9 and 9 p.m. No, if they aren't here in my window between 8 and 12, they're going to have to schedule again and come back because I have things to do. I don't wait. Time is money. That last guy came. He was so nice. He came at 11:59, and then that was the window. And I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go to work. He's like, that was your window. And I said, yeah, I know, but you're supposed to be here in that time to have it done. So he was great. He just gave me the equipment. I did it myself because I told him I could put it in myself. Makes it easy for both of us. And you can just say you're here for 2 hours if you need to. He goes, well, you sure you don't want me to? It's plug and play. It's the internet. Come on. Just give me that faster speed. So today we'll see what happens. I'm hoping for the best. But anyhow, thanks for listening to me brag about that cool little picking I'm going to get to do. Hopefully this guy comes and it's an easy process to get this new router installed, but I think it's all outside work first. And then, yeah, fun. So I wanted to get on. I was glad that I could get on for a little bit. I'm so excited. Like, I can't even, just some of the stuff he has. I think I got this from him a while back. It's a bottle opener. It's pretty trash. It's like cast iron, but I just love it. He has more stuff like that. I told him I need all the heads like this. He knows what I like. Yeah, he'll usually make me a box, set it aside, and then when I come back, he'll be like, go look over there. I got that stuff for you. He doesn't sell it. He puts NFS on the box. It's really cute and sweet. And then I'm like, how much is it? Because sometimes it's not always a deal. Sometimes it's that I have to keep it kind of price. Hello, welcome in. So we can keep talking for a few minutes. I'm going to look for someone to raid. Anybody doing a show? Post your shows, share your shows. That's what this is all about. Hey, Quirky Flip Lady. Hey, Lake Plaza. How you doing? Bounty hunters. You got me in trouble last night because I was whispering. Well, I didn't get in trouble. But Peaceable Grotto liked it way too much. Hey, Blues Gal, what's up? Tony, what's going on? Yeah, I'm really excited. So sell us some lenses. I'm not ready for that. I have emotional connection to this camera gear. Is that what you're looking for, camera stuff? You know what? Thank you, Lake Plaza. I appreciate you. That was a very sweet and nice comment. Thriftmas tomorrow night, 7 p.m. and Hummel only Monday, 7 p.m. And then tonight, Scottish Shannon, you're going to be on tonight at 7:59. Bounty hunters. What kind of camera stuff? Just whisper to me and I'll buy it now. That's only after dark. See, there's the healthy boundary I create. Only on Whisper Wednesdays. Come back. I am going to have a camera show called Take a Picture, It Lasts Longer. Oh, no, it's just supposed to show the money you raised. Okay, well, we'll get your picture today. Yeah, take a picture, it lasts longer. And I got Polaroids that work, even have some film, all kinds of goodies. So I don't have the date right now. I think I put it for 2024 because I'm the type, when I sell a camera, I have to test it because I do have a lot of cameras that I'm not using anymore that are like point and shoot, good enough if you want to take pictures for like listing. So, and I want to get all the accessories I can. Some I have in boxes. So I just want to charge all those batteries. It's a lot of work. And then be able to say, yeah. And then if I have some SLRs or DSLRs, all of mine, I really take care of them. So I want to make sure they're in maybe with a case. You have a Sony 7. Oh, that's a great camera. Yeah. I was thinking about buying that one. I have the, I don't even know what this one is. Let me peek. This is the one I always carry in my purse. It's so heavy, but it really is a great camera. It's actually, I like to film with this camera. It's an A6500. The only thing that Sony did that sucks, because I do a lot of filming, like where I have it there and I might be to the side, but I have a mirror attachment that goes here, is how do you view it from the other side if you're like using it for a vlog? I don't vlog, but that's it. That's all this does. So it's not good for that. But if I turn it like this and I have this attachment that mirrors the image up, then I can actually view it. But this is a cool little camera just to take around. And picture qualities, it's okay. But there's nothing like my Beast Nikon D750 and 850. I usually do double holster and I'm ready to shoot photography wise. Yeah. And there's like 25 pounds of camera gear on me. And I even have a little baby, a baby carrier with my camera in it when I'm really doing like a wedding or something. But it's a workout, Oh, not on tonight. Okay. Yeah, well, after I do my coffee talk, I'm gonna send you that thing, and then you send me your thing, your picture, so I can put it in there. I know. I know they love them. Hey, Pamela, thank you so much. Pamela's Treasures, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, you guys. We're just chatting, talking about whatnot, talking about goodies, cameras, whatever almost floats your boat. Not totally what floats your boat, because, we all have different ideas. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody give Pamela a follow. Now that you told me that when you come in, people call you Pamela's Treasures, I crack up because I've never read that. I think one time I read something, but I always try to read it to make sure. Yeah, I read it really slow the first time. So thank you so much. Everybody give her a follow. Yeah, definitely. So many great people. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Get a little coffee. I know, huh? Yay. Oh, itchy. Oh, that's some good tea, but not my favorite. OMG. Hey, Mary. That's cute. Welcome in. Hey, Dee Pritchett, how are you? So, who's doing a show today? Hey, Annie, welcome in. Hey, Emmy, welcome in with that raid. I really, really appreciate it. They make ones that can flip the screen. I know. There was another camera because I just want one I could just chuck in my purse or my backpack. I mean, that one is at least probably 3 or 4 pounds, and I don't even have a big lens on it. Oh, Tresor was one of my wife's favorite fragrances. I've got to ship everything I just sold because I'm leaving tomorrow morning, so I got to run. Honey, have a good one. Good luck. I know my stuff, last night I was on until 2 a.m. I have everything packed and ready to go. So once this guy splits, I'm going to the post office because I didn't go to bed like at 2 when I went off. I packed everything. Vintage postcards tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time for Lake Plaza Imagery. Right on. You guys feel free to so I said it totally wrong, but I could say so it's French for treasure. Okay. I'm going to look in my French app that I use because parlez-vous français? I took French like a year in school and I still remember some stuff. So now I see. Aha. I love that. I love it so much. Hey, Happy Home Vintage. How are you? What's going on? Okay, hold on. I'm looking in here and we can still chat. OMG, are you going live today? Oh, second question. Did you open all your boxes? Yeah, so next Wednesday, we are going to do $1 Holla Train, excuse me, $1 Holla Express. 80 sellers? Damn. And it's one day, 10-minute stations. Everything is $1 starting bid and buyer givey. Yep, yes. Yeah, go to the P.O. box. So I'm doing sudden death on mine. You guys can go bookmark 11/1 at 9:20 a.m. Is that I put 9:20? Yeah, 9:20. I actually even OMG was impressed because I actually scheduled it. I went and signed in before she said anything. Yeah, you better take the day off. Welcome in, Dub Nation. Hey, Medcap, how you doing? Hey, Rebecca, welcome in. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's so many awesome sellers on the train. I haven't looked at the actual list that OMG. I didn't look at the. Do you have a list yet? Actually, I don't know. Oh yeah, I can look at the sign up sheet, right? Let's see who's doing it. It's just so many good trains right now. Okay, go sign up. Hang on, I'm gonna look and see. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna go over the times, but OMGYG, Dana's Fancy Feathers, a vintage pit. Hold on, I gotta zoom this up on my computer. Okay, Ellie 8585, Twisted Ohana, the sassy vintage chick, Kel's vintage glass, one vintage Mimi, Nicole underscore got it, and that was one underscore vintage underscore Mimi. Kel's was Kel's KELS underscore vintage glass. These are all the people on the $1. Greased clothing, bold, baby Ace, what's up? Okay, KM Holmes underscore treasures, the Hodgepodge place. Janelle Johnson didn't put her stream name, so we need to find out. Michelle's Deals. You're on it? Yeah. The Archivist 920. Mama Z's right after me. Fancy Cat Meow is on. Oh Boyd. Albie Vintage. Ditchfly. I don't know Ditchfly. I need to know Ditchfly. Adored Vintage Shop. Diane underscore 951 Estates. Living Bliss Vintage. Pixie Sticks. Man, look at all these sellers. Ethelyn Red Van. Isn't that the cutest name? Vintage underscore Concord. Love underscore on underscore LLC. A underscore reworkers underscore passion. The Holly Hag. Oh, nice. Look at all these stars. Candy. Candy at Mosaic. Horse Lover. And it's spelled HORSELUVR. Redhead underscore relove. Gratefully Blessed. Vintage underscore junkies. Debbie underscore Unger. There are so many awesome sellers. Not underscore so. And then you can find the rest. Not so shabby gabby. Vintiquity. I love it. Kelly Naturals 24, Unique Passages, J Gray 914. Okay. They Make Me Smile. So all the E's are threes. TH3YMAK3. And you'll find the profile. Chicken Fried Decor. Wow. Okay. Megan Hammock. I don't know that seller's name. Wow. There's so many awesome sellers. I'm reading them all. Okay. Little Green Turtles, Purple Pixie Finds, Evermore Cottage, Mitty Kitty Vintage, Allie P, Stormberry. Kelly's underscore Lighthouse, Sunshine and Lollipops. Woo, look at all these folks. Stay Wild, Heather Edwards, don't know the seller name. Quirky Flip Lady, Hot Mess Vintage. Yeah, everybody can raid any of us. Just know that we're going to keep running that stuff for $1. Lady Louise Vintage. Uh-oh, it refreshed my whole page. Anyhow, you get the idea. There's tons of sellers on this. There's 80 different sellers. 10 minutes each. Clip that. Let's see who's finishing it up. J.E. Coots Curiosities. Yeah, and there's going to be buyer giveaways. So the buyer giveaways have to be set up when you're doing your show. Yeah, there's so many. Heather Turner. Okay, that's Thrifted Home Co. Right? Yeah. Oh, she's on late. Is that her? Look at hers. I don't know if I want to. I want to be surprised. Let's see. Yeah, Susan underscore Kev Smith. Dana Draz, D-R-A-Z. You want me to look at hers, huh? Okay, hang on. Let me peek. I'm going to go to my whatnot on the computer. You need to move her. Okay. When is she going to go on? And if you guys have shows, share them right now. Hey, Wacky Jackie, what's going on? All right, I'm going to look at hers real quick. She always has cool stuff. All right, so let's see hers real quick. I'm looking on Thrifted Home Co's. Okay, I'm looking at the auction. Oh my. What? Wow. You guys go look for yourself. You better bookmark that show. Fenton. Ellie Smith Amberina, three-toed swung. Swing a little ding dong. I guess I shouldn't say that. Oh, that's hilarious. Dude, beautiful pieces. What a show off. Where you at, Heather? You lurking? No, I'm just kidding. Wow, these are fantastic. She should do sudden death for real. I know, muted words always. Pink Fenton ruffled vase, 11 inches for $1, a $1 holla. All right, I'm probably gonna have to step it up a little bit. Wow. And then a Westmoreland Rose and Bows fairy lamp. I might have to put a fairy lamp in there for $1. Hey, Heather, how you doing? Okay, it is the Dalla Holla Express. You can book mine first. I'm at 9:20 in the morning if you go to my shows. And then you can also search on the Whatnot app for Dalla Holla Express, and you'll see all the sellers. How are you? Let me just fix something right now. I can show you how to do that real quick. And you can, if you ever want to search, oh yeah, we could talk about it. I'll show you right now. Let me get a little closer. And I have about 15 minutes before I have to get offline. Okay. So I've got my little other phone over here. Let me just zoom in a tiny bit. Okay, let me end this poll too. Hold on a sec. New sellers, have you had your first show? So no. So we're just gonna do a sudden death. Oh, Dana invited you to the train. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hey, yes, dear. Welcome back. Hey, Mindy G. What's going on? Okay. So sudden death, the way it works is say you run an item for $1 or $3, whatever you decide your starting bid is, right? And what happens is when you run an item and people bid on it, it adds like 9 seconds to the timer. So then the auction, if people are going back and forth bidding on an item, it adds time. With sudden death, there's no increase in time. It doesn't extend the clock. So what happens is that item gets sudden death, and in 10 seconds it's over. The last person to be the sniper or the swiper is gonna be the winner. So I've seen people do sudden death on giant swung vases, right? Yeah, and they started at $1 or $3, and I've seen it go for like 2, 3, $400, and I've seen some go for like $50 from $1. Yeah, some people could put max bid in there, but sometimes it'll jump up real quick because people are swiping so quick. So if you're a buyer and you don't have a problem paying, it might be a swipe you hit and it's already at 50, $60. Dana, what's up, my friend? We're talking about sudden death and we're just talking about $1 holla. See what I have I could run for $1 sudden death so we can see it. We'll run something. Let me peek. Oh, where's all my auctions? All right, let me find something a little cute in there. We'll do it. What are you up to? Are you having a show today? Yeah, I ran out of TP now. What am I going to wipe with? My little toilet. It got clogged up. I had to make my own. I think there's going to be so many fun auctions and items. Yeah, thank you to OMGYG. Thank you to Fancy Cat. Thank you to Tweet Co. And thank you to Stormberry. Am I missing anybody? OMGYG. Am I missing someone? Yeah, all 4 of them put their heads together and collab on this great train. And you can't say bunghole. You can't say acehole. Well, it is morning. I don't have any. But anyway, so this is a family show. We don't talk bad in the morning. Yeah, I think it's going to be so much fun. Okay, there you go. I was correct. And Danny. Hey, Danny. I can't even speak. Dana's Fancy Feathers also. I knew I missed somebody in there. Thank you. Yes. Oh, just the 4 of you. Okay, sorry. It was no meow. Yeah, fancy. Yeah, I'm going to have to create a diagram or something and hang it on the dang wall. Yeah. You're awesome. OMGYG, this community does appreciate you. You really do a lot to help a lot of us. I don't do anything, just make the other 3 laugh. Yeah, but you're funny as ever, and you're super bossy. I don't think you're that bossy, but I think it's funny how everybody says you are. You and Sassy, though. I don't know who's bossier. I have to see more action. Tweet, what's up? What's up? Yeah, all right, I'll be in. I want to see you boss around. Yeah, I think a little bit. You're really sassier though. I guess I better take it back. Yes. OMG YG is known as OMG you guys, and also the Idea Factory, which you need a logo on your website. Kelly, you just randomly gifted to Hot Mess Vintage. Let me take a peek real quick. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that was so nice and so cute. Do not show Heather. I'm going to show you what she gifted you. You got the Duck Duck Goose family of 3. So let me grab it. Thank you, Kelly. That was so sweet of you. That was nice. So that was a random, right? Okay. Let's go over here. And like I said, I'm waiting for that Verizon bloop bloop. Don't you love that sound, or do you want a different sound? Okay, so you're going to get these 3 little, probably bone china Japan little geese with gold accents. And don't worry, that's just dark feathers. So we're going to put that one on my scale. Let me move a couple of the stuff. We had a late night last night. And we'll put it all over here. Goose, goose. That's right. I know. I always like to screw around, so I changed the title. Anyway, this is what Kelly has gifted to you. Thank you. That was so sweet of you, friend. Anyway, aren't they cute? Stormberry, what's up? I haven't had the pleasure of seeing your show or meeting you, so nice to virtually meet you. Aren't they cute? They need a little blue bonnet. See, there you go. All right, bossy. Sassy. Awesome graphics. Oh, you did. Are you a designer? Nice. I love the bizarre one. Sweet. All right. All right, let's go back, and then I'm going to probably do a raid here in a minute or two. Very cute. So those are going to be packaged up, shipped out this morning. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. There are so many good raids. What else do you have right now, OMG? Man, I have like 50 windows open up on my computer. Hey, Scottish Ann, thank you. I'll send that off to you in a little bit here. You sent me your picture? Let me peek. Oh, yeah, she did. Okay, I got it. Okay, wait, and then... Oh, OMG, I can't do that 9 o'clock. How long is it? 10 minutes? I might be able to just do it for my show. Okay, it's for 10 minutes, right? For Battle, all 70. Battle of the Bazaar is 10 minutes, right? Oh, okay, then that's fine. I could do it. Well, because then I'd want to stay on. But I'll do it, and I'll make it really bizarre. It's Halloween, too. Yeah. Okay, and I get to be the caboose, which sucks because I'll have to come back on. Yeah. I have a random question. Do we know the tip total from last night? Yeah, we do. I have the number on my computer. So it was 1483 for tips, 1,000, and then we added 20 more. So there we got it. Oh, 1960 total with all the sold and everything. Yeah. And if anybody feels like donating to help it get to 2,000, go for it. Go right to Scottish Ann's profile and go ahead and donate. If you can, if you want. Yeah, that would be great. So she's donating all of the proceeds to St. Jude Children's Cancer Research Hospital. And I talked about it earlier quite a bit. And come on, what a selfless act that is. But it shows one person can make a difference. So imagine if you have one person like Anne that are wonderful and nice enough to get a community together to give money for kids. I mean, times, you get people that do this. This is their life because they're touched by cancer, not in the positive way. They've lost loved ones and stuff. Oh, no way. That's awesome. I remember being a kid. It is so sad. You can't even, you can be empathic to it. My first experience with a sick child, it wasn't mine. It was my very best friend, her young brother, Timothy. He had a very rare blood disorder, like super rare. Like at the time, the odds were like 1 in a billion. And it was called histiocytosis simplex X. And it's where the white blood cells don't form as much as they should. Like, I don't know enough about all that, but I just remember he was so sick, and it's very hard to talk about him because he's like my little brother. And I just remember, like, as a baby, I noticed his diaper always really full, and I was like, I mean, you change him and it'd be soaked. And then it just seemed like too many fluids. And then anyways, me and my friend were like, maybe we should get him, like, get his blood test checked in. And then he was a baby, and right about 8 or 9 months. And then right about 2 years old, he pretty much lived at UCLA Children's Hospital, pretty much from the time he was 1. On his first birthday, we were teenagers and hanging out and taking care of him. And It was just his birthday. I was trying to think how old he would have been. Um, he passed away. He was like 2 years and 8 months old, I believe. That one, like, crushed. I can't imagine his mom, what she went through, because you never know until you're going through that, and it was just a hard time, and that's like my own family. So today, Timothy would be, I know, thank you. Whoops. He would be, I have to think about it because it's just, sometimes I try not to think about it because it's just, it breaks your heart. Oh, no way he would be that old. I guess so. Some of you are, yeah, he would be 35. Okay, so I don't want to talk about it no more because it's, love your kids, hug your kids, because you just don't know. And he was like my little brother. He would have been 35 years old. Ah, that pisses me off. But he had a very rare disease. There was no cure for it. Now there's a whole histiocytosis like charity, and these people do walks because these are all people that met through this horrible disease, and they do these walks every year. And we started getting really involved in it and fundraising and doing the walks. And then, we got older and we didn't do them, but we still donated to their charity. And I know they're still doing it. The guy, Jeff, who was like the founder of it, I mean, he lost his son, I believe it was. And, when there's no cure, every little dollar for some of these organizations to get scientists to research it is incredible. And so if people do this, whatever they're passionate about, because of a loss or just how they feel, it's amazing that people come together. And like what with Scottish Ann. So like for me, like cancer, like, and his form was some form of cancer. I just wish I knew more about it. I did read the medical report because, of course, her mom had it, and when her dad passed away, well, her mom had a baby in the hospital, ill, and then he passed away, and then a few years later, and I always like to keep my streams positive, but it's part of life. It's that part of life we hate. Hey, Joy. Hey, Maine. What's going on? But it changes your life forever, and it does make you realize, like, we take advantage of time, and time we never get back. So, I'm even guilty of it too, with time and doing all these things, and I don't get to see my mom so often, and she's like an hour away. So I have to do that because you never know when that knock comes on the door or that phone call comes, and that's it, because things happen. So, be kind. Yep. She's with her favorite though. Did she call you? Okay. Nah, I got the favorite shirt. I know what her name is. That's so funny. Research has come so far over the years. I'm an ovarian cancer survivor. I had a rare form, clear cell carcinoma. Yes, mortality rate is higher. It changed you. Absolutely. And I talked about it yesterday. My sister is mom's favorite. It's okay. I used to be mom's favorite. But she saved the best for last. I'm the fifth kid. So what do you want? Boom. Yeah. Where is my sister? She's probably like getting ready for a yard sale or something. She might be at my mom's house. I think my mom just went to the doctor. Yeah, I'm the favorite. Thank you. No, like I tell my mom that. My mom has always been real fair to each of us. She's with you. She treats you a little different, right? And she's always told all of us kids, you're my favorite, to each one. I've never felt like my mom loved my brother or my sister more than me, until I'm giving her some shit for something, and then she's mad. But we're like real sassy in our family, and we're very open. Our dialogue is good. And I just talked to her the other day because she was telling me she came in and watched my whatnot chat, but she wanted to know why I wasn't selling. It was really funny. But yeah, I love her. But I think about time, we don't get time back. And then one day, you're here today, not tomorrow. I don't know. You get older, you start realizing that stuff. Like I had a friend actually that he was so talented. I'll tell you guys a story. So if you guys heard about this city that's underground, OMG YG, thank you so much. That was so nice of you for the tip. I appreciate you. Hey, Staley Vintage, how you doing? Okay, have you guys heard about I have to think of what it's called right now, but they're in the Middle East. there is this, I don't know how many miles long it is, but it's like a whole town, like kind of underground. Well, anyway, I went to high school with this guy. He was like such a gifted artist, and I went to school with him. And I'm not going to say his name because it would be disrespectful for me to do that, but he is the designer behind that civilization that's going to be huge. I forget the name of it right now. It's like 4 letters. And I've been watching this process for, oh gosh, 5 or 6 years on Facebook and in a private friend group. Like, we're so proud of our friend who developed this, I mean, incredible, gifted artist. And, it just shows you, like, it really made me think, like, and it hurts my heart, like, even when I think about the contribution and this guy's legacy. He passed away in November at 49 years old. But the legacy he left is he developed and designed these spaces. It's it's incredible at what he's done. Um, yeah, it's in Jedediah, I think it is. And it's all in Saudi Arabia. It's just, I can't even believe that his talent and skill, but he used to design, there's the Verizon guy. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to go, but this friend of mine designed it, and it's really sad when you think about that. It makes you really, really think like about, time, because we just don't know. Anyhow, you guys, love you all. Let's see if we can rate somebody. I'm gonna let Whatnot pick. I appreciate letting me share that with you because I usually keep my stuff personal, but I feel like connecting with you guys and sharing stuff because why not, right? So let me get a raid going so I can go see what this guy. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, you know who's on the first one I'm gonna pick right here? Is the Whittle Shop. And, they haven't been getting a lot of views. They have really great stuff. They pack really good. So I'm going to go ahead and select them and let's go over there and pound some hearts and say hello. You never know who you connect with. Exactly. And that's what I love about doing the talks. So we're going to go and I'll see you guys soon. All right. Take care. Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.